This is Kevin Mayo, and today we're going to drink some beer. And it's Offshore Amber Ale, which is Martha's Vineyard Brewing. If you're not familiar with the area, Martha's Vineyard is a small island off of Cape Cod in Massachusetts, and it's fairly ritzy. And it is a true amber ale or a dark ale. Tends not to be very bitter. Matter of fact, on their website they're talking about that they kind of brewed this to be a gateway beer into craft beer. So if you're used to typical macro lagers, this is kind of brewed for you. Let's go ahead and give it a crack. It's a hot summer day, so a nice refreshing beer should hit the spot. As always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. And leave some comments, we'll respond to the comments. Looks like I should have been a little more aggressive in my pour. And very hazy, and I'm guessing it's probably a chill haze. Not a lot of carbonation, and definitely a fairly amber color. I don't know if we can see it here. Very little head, and it's a nice tan or off-white head. It's not very dark. But yep. So let's go ahead and do the aroma. Oh, getting that toffee roasted malt really coming up through. Oh yeah, and even a little bit, a hint of like coffee. Maybe a little caramel or toasted caramel. Been on a real hop head thing lately, so this is a bit of a change. Amber ales tend to be more on the malt side, though in the craft brew world sometimes they do hop them up. Let's go ahead and give it a try, see what we got. Not bad. It's very malt forward, and you can taste the toasted, roasted malt. However, it's not that chocolate black coffee stout type malt. It's more like a little bit of toffee or caramel that you were getting from the tasting note. I mean, from the aroma notes. Very nice mouthfeel on it. It's not that crisp or that sharp in the back of the throat. Just very wet, for lack of a better word. So very refreshing. Though you do get a little bit on the tongue. There's a little bit of drying at the back end. And like just a hint of citrus at the back. IBUs are 25. It's not particularly bitter. I would say this is a very traditional amber ale or a dark ale. It's not as malty or as forward or as roasty malt as a brown ale, but it is definitely not a pale ale or an IPA either. Very drinkable. However, well, not however, very drinkable, but it's going to be malt forward. Know that if you drink this, malt is going to be the predominant flavor. But it's a nice, like I said, it's a nice caramel, toffee type malt. Really quite flavorful. It's a gateway beer. It's not like a Sam Adams Vienna Lager, which is a little bit more on the bitter end. But it's a nice, smooth malt flavor. Does get you away from that typical lager. Yeah, tastes like corn. So I would give this a solid 78. Very drinkable. I would drink 2 or 3 of them in a sitting. Like it a lot. Not sure if you guys can find it. It's pretty local beer. Until next time, keep drinking.